Hello, trading is closed on October 29th, 2025. As always, we'll do our disclaimer, go over our calls, and then make our predictions. It's my trading plan for tomorrow, which is October 30th, 2025. It's just a plan now. I can change it, I can be wrong. Trade at your own risk. Also, overnight futures haven't opened yet. That might change things. And I have business tomorrow afternoon. I'm not certain I'm going to risk any of my own money on what I'm presenting. So we look for the pattern with the early high. That's this. Tomorrow has the early low. We get to cross an old MEJT target off the list, 68, 50, 90. That printed with support under the target. This is not a good pattern. We have a new all-time high followed by a close in the red. Didn't close in the red by much, but it still is a close in the red. This is a wall. This is the wall with gap pattern. This tends to fill relatively quickly. The first challenge finds support just under the wall here. But we blasted through that, and now this level is resistance. So we went through support, resistance. Support has now become resistance. Let's not forget this is also a wall with gap pattern. It should fill at some time. It doesn't have to fill now, but if this drop continues, that's a logical target, and that's quite a bit lower. In the afternoon, we got an ultimate sell signal plus a sell signal. We got the minimum. The optional higher target was right here. That's already printed. Yesterday saw one of the strongest DeMark signals yet. We had a 913.9 sell signal. He's had some other sell signals here. You don't get too much further than that. That's as far as it goes. The stop is based on the closing price, so no matter how high you go, and we did open higher, it still is a valid signal. And if it works, we're going to go quite a bit lower. And you have to get confirmation of today's drop. I don't care how much you drop today. If we gap up tomorrow, take this high out, this doesn't count. But for right now, it's acting like it's going to work. What you need is confirmation, ideally, by dropping right from the open, which would verify this as a top. After this new all-time high, we undercut all these prior highs. And here's support, here's resistance. So far we're I think so far we're stalling at resistance, and all we need is a follow-through. That hasn't happened yet, but maybe it'll work. Thursday's pattern has a early low regardless of where we open. Typically, it's a bullish day with a high and a fine lower. If it's weak, more weakness follows. And if it's weak, it's usually weak early. So if we don't have a big drop early on, it doesn't kill the idea, but I'd be suspicious. It really should drop in the first hour or two if this is going to work. The first move after the FOMC announcement was up, so eventually it should move higher. That doesn't prevent a sizable correction first. We had a new all-time high but closed negative, and if that's maintained, it's a bearish pattern. It should lead to lower prices, which doesn't mean you have to close lower. We've stopped at resistance, and futures are lower as I write this. If this drop is confirmed by trading lower tomorrow, then the DeMark indicators calling for a sizable decline have a good chance of working. We've had all kinds of indicators which call for the area of a top. This is one of them. It hasn't been the only one. I've been waiting for the reversal to occur before really committing any money. And this is looking like it could well be it. All we need, which we don't have yet, is to have this continue tomorrow. And if it does, we should trade quite a bit lower. It's the pattern tomorrow with the early low. If this works, the ideal situation is a sizable drop early on. We'll see if that happens, and that's today's call.